If it says race car on it, they're all going to challenge you.
They just say V8, but spelled out, V and E and like spelled out.
Or just say V-A-T-E.
So we're back in the garage. Took a couple of days off after the first trip back and forth across the country. And finally coming on back into here, and you can see it's bad. So we had the Z project and slamming that thing out. We had a couple upgrades to the truck that got done last minute. There was rebuilding the trailer that got done in here, and then Wilson was here while we were gone doing some work on some stuff while I was gone, and it is a disaster area. There are parts and pieces and crap everywhere. And mainly the thing was we were, time crunch, deal with it later, one of the later's here. So I have the trailer parked right outside those doors right there, and I need to get some of the cruise boxes in here and start packing up things that are going and not going to be used anytime soon, because I need to get this place cleaned up and start the packing process, because I got about a month until we leave. I got a bunch of projects I want to get done in that time frame too. We got to get John's car out of here, or John's truck out of here, which is almost there. Wilson's been playing with it. I got a transmission I want to try and sell. Been working on that, not really. And then the big thing is I would like to get the cage done for the Subaru before I leave. So the pipe or tube or whatever you want to call it for that's been sitting right here, and they're 20+ foot chunks. So I'd like to get that done so that it would be easier to move it in the car, and I have the space to do it, and I got everything here to do it. So I want to try and get that done before we leave. We'll see where we get with that. So, we're back on the Subaru. It's back. So we're just cleaning the crap out of it. We're gonna put the seats in it and get an idea where we're going to try to figure this cage out. This side. I really don't need to put the passenger one in right now because it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't even care about passenger.
Nope. Yeah, I gotta go way up because I'm like outside the door here. That one's yours.
What's the point you put stock seat back in?
What do you mean?
You don't run stock seat? I know you've been to it. I mean, you probably will change it out.
Yeah, probably down the road, but stock seat will be bigger than any aftermarket seat, so if everything fits good with the stock seat, I'll be good with everything down the road.
For the regular seat, you would just do it like a racing seat, like the one that cups you, right? Not the aluminum one.
I mean, they make fat man Kirby's.
But those are bigger than stock seats. That's what I'm saying. They're bigger, yeah.
No, well, you go to the floor with those, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
That wasn't that seatbelt.
It's got no, you were right here. Right here, you were grabbing the seatbelt. I was like, I don't know what he's trying to do.
Really?
You see what your seat is?
I just jacked it down. I just need to,
You're behind that bar, that cage. You back behind the pillar. We need a race seat.
even the race seat, you're not getting that.
Well, they can, Booster Boys can have a fucking Odyssey.
I mean, because I can love more.
A hell of a fucking impact. Oh, you still not past the pillar though. No, I know. And you gotta have a bar between both pillars. Like, that kills you anyway, right? You need a bar. The hoop has to go where the pillar is. Right?
No,
It doesn't?
no, it's not anywhere. I can put it in the back seat.
It looks like it will be. But then you be able to see it from the windows.
Yeah, that's gonna, I don't really see any way around that at this point, dude. This could come up a little bit more.
Dude, your knees are gonna be in the dash.
Cool, I'm in the dash now.
Alright, so that impact, we gotta think about now when you do wreck. It's not Jake's today, it's being fair. This is where you're at.
Well, I mean, it's, so that seat needs to go back some.
Your seat.
No, that seat.
It goes back more?
Yeah, because when I tubbed it, the seat needs to be modified and go
Deeper in.
deeper in this way. It's sitting forward because, okay, see how,
So it looks
see this right here?
Mhm.
That's supposed to be in against this,
Yeah,
so
but
that
I'm
needs to
looking
go
at
back.
the knees. Like when you do sit down,
That's what I'm saying, that
where's that
seat,
bar gonna go?
that bar will basically come out and go around in, right here.
It'll be like
So your
it'll be
leg-
like your dad's razor.
Your legs will be underneath it.
Yeah, your dad's razor has a bar in the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna end up being.
How do you just get rid of it? Fuck back seat.
So realistically, if we put the bar, we'd have to put the bar right up against the fucking.
Yeah. Or just keep it low.
I'm talking about the roll cage bar. It's gonna have to be like right here.
Right.
Like you're gonna see it barely.
10.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a lot further back than I'd like, but
Yeah, sure.
really don't.
You're a big dude.
No, yeah, no. I mean,
You know what? Fuck it. Make it centers around.
the
Make it center cosmet. That would be sick.
can't because of the way the drive shaft and everything works.
Yeah. How did they do? They did that on the pull. Oh, the mid end is
Yep.
Porsche. Yeah.
You sit in front of the motor so you can do whatever you want.
That shit is amazing. And he put somebody right behind you. That actually.
Yeah, so that seat is gonna come back. So that's the thing, I gotta modify that seat at some point, which is so not my wheelhouse of caring about right now.
But you probably want to do that because it'll help out with the cage.
No. This seat's just sitting here, you know.
I know, but we should be able to take.
So like right now, this seat is sitting 3 inches further forward than it should. So this gap here is gonna be, instead of 8 inches, it's gonna be
It's gonna be to the wall right here.
11 inches. What do you mean, what?
It's gonna be right here. The wall. That looks like it.
Yeah, probably, give or take.
Yeah.
Where can I get some dry ice?
Dry ice?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why you dry ice?
So all that sound pressure on the floor needs to come up.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to do it is get dry ice. It makes it real brittle and it shits right out.
Oh, so you just need something to make it freeze cold.
Well, yeah, the dry ice is the best thing for it.
Not really. Or one of them can dusters.
How much can duster you would need to fucking do that for?
Right.
Fine, I can go get a block of dry ice for, you know, practically nothing.
I don't know where you get dry.
I don't know either. That's what I gotta figure out.
We have to pull up all of it?
No, but I need to pull up where the pads are gonna go. So in the very front by the floorboards up there, and in the very back, and then.
Everybody, man. Right.
Says right.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice that they label them. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Connection needs to go down. Fuck, I gotta get these goddamn
I don't think you're good. Pull
fuel
that one.
lines out of here.
Fuel on?
Yeah, I got fuel lines on my side. There you go.
I got harness in mine.
Yeah, that should all tuck though.
So I don't think we're gonna do the cage. Why? I just don't think I'm ready for it yet.
You smell that? Smell this. Okay.
Well, no. So I got the seat in,
Yeah.
and so check it out. Here, hold this. All right, so this is all the way back, right?
The sheet?
Yeah. Look where the roll bar would have to be.
You wouldn't be able to have a back seat.
Exactly. So
But nobody's gonna be able to sit behind you anyway.
So this right here,
That's fucking crazy.
this right here is about my seating position, like if I was to like no shit, like race car race. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which then if you look at that, the roll bar position is right at the back of this pillar. You know what I mean?
Further back.
What do you mean?
The front of the headrest is behind the pillar. At that position.
Yes. Which is what it is. My other thing is that I think these seats aren't going to work out for this. Because my height here between the roof and my head
Yeah.
is a little tight.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have to do a seat. And if we're going to have to do a seat, we got to take these out and do new seat bars and everything. Which will help the
5-point harness.
well, the 5 part isn't.
That's a necessity.
Yeah, but that's not an issue. It's easy.
Yeah, but I'm saying if
By going down on the floor, it's going to help the height and the positioning, and a real race seat will help with a bunch of things. Mm-hmm. So what I'm getting at is, I think it's a better idea to build the car to work before we build the car to be a race car. You know what I mean?
that makes sense.
So, because we already know you're going to have to modify the
Well, I
tunnel.
mean, especially if you want to keep the back seat.
I would like to.
I just
You just kick a socket underneath the car, dude. Oh, nope. It came out.
I'm putting that there for you.
So that's kind of where I'm at with it, you know what I mean?
I mean, that makes sense.
I've been thinking about it and trying to figure it out. I think that's the best approach. Is to, I don't want to put the flooring, the carpet back in because the carpet's garbage, and I do want to get that soundproofing out, which I found, I talked to the place, they do have it, they were open until 1, and I called it like 12:30, and I was like, I'll go tomorrow. The Circus ice cream or whatever that is, or...
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, when I looked it up,
Bro, I
right
went
on
there
there,
and asked-
Safeway.
I asked 2 different motherfuckers in there, and they're like, nah.
Fucking crazy.
But I did buy a bunch of junk food, so you know that worked out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be the plan at this point. That seat's got fucking mold all over it.
Yeah, that's dude.
Yeah, I gotta get that cleaned up. So, I think that being the case, we get the drive shaft measured and see if I can get that. And then I get the center console and center tunnel modified to where it'll accept the drive shaft, and then I just start building the car
You're
to...
going 3 inch? Is that what I thought?
Yes, 3 inch I think is what I'm gonna end up having to go.